This guide has a companion document called Accessibility Guide PowerPoint Example and is designed to be used in tandem with the presentation, which is purposefully unaccessibilized, as this guide walks us through the steps to accessibilize the PowerPoint. Part 2 of this video walks us through turning the accessible PowerPoint into an accessible PDF. Kate McDowell with the Yang-Tan Institute walks us through the steps.
PowerPoint Document Accessibility Demo. Step 1. Accessibilize in PowerPoint. Look through the PowerPoint to ensure that all font used is either Calibri, Arial, or Verdana, and the font color is in high contrast. Blue or black are good standards. In the sample PowerPoint, Slide 5 has text in Times New Roman. Change this to Calibri to match the rest of the document. Then use a Microsoft Accessibility tool found in File, Check for Issues, Check Accessibility. For 508 compliance, you must fix all errors and check warnings. The first warning is related to missing alt text. Best practice is to check alt text for every single image in a slide, as some may have poorly written alt text that isn't useful. On each slide, locate Image, right-click, select Format Picture, and click the third symbol from the left to open the alt text drop-down box. Write the alt text in the description field. Remember to convey the meaning of the image if there is any. For example, on the image of 2 dogs in a theater, you should try to convey the levity behind the image. Double-check the alt text for any spelling errors. You'll notice on slides after the first one, the logo cannot be selected to add alt text. This is because the logo was added as part of the Slide Master template and therefore is part of the background of the image. It is not necessary to add alt text for the logo every time it appears on a slide. Only add alt text to the logos on the first page. The next issue is missing slide title on both slide 4 and 8. This error occurs when the PowerPoint creator doesn't use pre-existing layouts available under the Home Layout tabs, and lack of title will confuse some screen readers. To add title in, simply go to the slide without one and select whichever layout is most appropriate. For example, slide 4 would have the title and text layout. Enter in a title for the slide. If it seems like the creator didn't want a title in the slide, in order to cut down on visual clutter, you can make the title font white to blend in with the background while still being legible to JAWS. Delete any content boxes added from the layout that you won't use. In the sample PowerPoint, the next issue is unclear hyperlink text for 3 slides. Click on the error to highlight which link is unclear. To edit the hyperlink, right-click it. Think about the context of the PowerPoint. If it will only live electronically, then you may be able to hyperlink text without including the full hyperlink name. For example, visit the Northeast ADA Center. If doing this, do not only hyperlink language like click here, instead specify where the link will direct to. You will also need to add a screen tip, which can be found in the top right corner of the Edit Hyperlink box. The screen tip should be short and descriptive. If the presentation will be printed out and you'd like to include the full address written out, be sure to include a screen tip. To ensure a screen reader will read the slide in order, you have to check the reading order for each slide. Click on the Select tool on the far right Home tab and select Selection pane. The Selection pane allows you to see the order in which the slide will be read. Important: the reading order for screen readers goes from bottom to top. In the example, the reading order would be Title 2, Picture 2, Content Placeholder 5. Start with the first slide and read order the items in the selection pane from bottom to top until they are in logical order. To do this, click on an item, for example, Title 3, and holding the button, drag it to the appropriate order. Do this for every slide in the document. Check the bulleted lists on the slides. On slide 3, you'll notice the list uses an unusual symbol as bullets. This could be confusing to screen readers, to readers with intellectual disabilities, and might not be accessible to a screen reader. The bullets on this list should be changed. Because the automatic bullets in Microsoft PowerPoint are in Wingdings font, which is not accessible to screen readers, we have to select appropriate bullets for this list and make sure the list on all of the other slides are not using the standard Wingdings font. Select the bulleted list. From there, select Define New Bullet, then Symbol. Once in the symbol box, change the font to whatever font the document is in this case, Calibri, and locate the bullet character in General Punctuation. Be sure to check the Unicode name field at the bottom left and make sure it says Bullet. There is also a black circle, which is slightly larger and not 508 compliant. Click OK until all of the open boxes are closed. The list has now been changed to a symbol JAWS and other screen readers will read as bullets. Once done, go to File, Check for Issues, Accessibility Check, to make sure you've addressed all issues. The checker will include Check Reading Order for most of the slides under Tips. Do not worry about this, as we have already adjusted this reading order as needed.
Click on Part 2 of this Accessibilizing a PowerPoint if you'd like to learn how to turn the PowerPoint into an accessible PDF.